Hi, I'm Gianna, and this is my Bieber experience. It took place yesterday, which was Friday, August 2nd, in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. And I've been a believer since like November 2009 when Justin went to the Roosevelt Mall and it got like so mobbed, and I was like on my way there. But then the radio was like, "Oh, there's too many people," and then I was like so upset, and I was like, I like really want to meet him. So I've been trying like ever since then. And I went to like PopCon, I saw him there. I went to the My World Tour. I went to the Bleep Tour twice. And last time I went, it was in November and like of 2012. And my cousin is on the tour with him. He's a pyrotechnician. Before he even like was going on tour with him, I was like trying to get me tickets. Like I didn't have any tickets to the Believe tour, and I was like trying to get me tickets. I really want to go, but he couldn't because he didn't know anybody. So then, um, the day before, like 2 days before the concert, I entered a contest, and like the next day I was in school, and like my phone vibrated, and like it was in between periods, and I checked like my phone, and I saw like a weird voice, like I missed call and then a voicemail. So I listened to the voicemail, and like my heart just started pounding. It was like, you won. Like I didn't think I was gonna win. Like I entered the day before, and I was like, there's no way I'm winning, but I did, and I was like wow. And I got to meet Carly Rae Jepsen, and she was really nice. And then like I went to that, and then my cousin, like our seats were so high, and then he pulled us down to like the side of the stage, like where there's like the pyro section, and so that was like amazing. Like I was literally like all the way up. So then I went to Jingle Ball that year, and I like chased Justin's car, and like I went then the following February, like this February, I went to Saturday Night Live, and like I didn't go to Saturday Night Live. I like went the day before. I was going to Florida because I was going to Florida. I went to the city and tried to find him because he was in the city for Saturday Night Live, and I didn't get to see him. But then like I was texting my cousin. I was like, listen, I was like, I don't want to push you, but I was like, can you try and get me to meet him? And he's like, I'll always try for you. And then like he months went by, and I was counting down. Like I got floor seats. Like I got floor 3, row 13, and like so I was like, all right, like my seats are good. I was like, I really want to meet him. Like I've been trying. I entered so many contests. I entered contests for Philadelphia and like all these other shows, and like I didn't win. And then I was so close to winning that I don't know what contest it was, but it was for some radio station. I entered BLI, I entered like everything, and I was like, you know what? I was like, let's see what my cousin can do. My dad said, wait. He's like, you never know. And then like he never called or texted me. Then one day I was sitting in my room, and I'm watching like one of Justin's old interviews, and I'm just sitting in my room. All of a sudden, he starts calling me, and I'm like, he never calls me. So I was like, there's definitely something up. He usually like texts me. So he called me, and I answer, and he's like, hi, and I'm like, hi, and um, he's like, we're gonna meet in the city in Brooklyn on Friday at 4:30, and I was like, okay, I'll see you then. And he goes, okay, so listen. He goes, you're meeting Justin, and I'm like, literally, like, I couldn't even talk. Like, I was like, what? He's like, you're meeting Justin. He's like, I'm gonna meet you at the box office. I'll give you your wristbands, and he's like, then you're gonna meet him. And I like literally started hysterically crying. I ran out. My mom's outside, and she was like at the bar area, and I was like, I started freaking out, like hysterically crying. My mom literally thought something happened to me. Like I was freaking out, crying hysterically. Like, and then I called my cousin that I took. Like she started screaming, like literally screaming. Like this was all a surprise for us. Like I went to Montauk the week before, and like everyone knew, and he was supposed to call me while I was in Montauk, and they were like, he never called, and they're like, my mom, like they were all nervous. They're like, what's happening? Like, is he ever gonna call? And finally, like he called me that day, and it was just amazing. And he just explained everything to me. Then like I got like my nails done and everything. I already cut my hair and dyed it and everything because I need to dye it. It was like bad, and I was like, just in case. And then I got my nails done and everything. Then the Friday came, and me and my cousin woke up, and like we literally could not eat. Like we were surprised we went to sleep that night. Like I literally went to sleep like around 12. Like I didn't even know I could sleep. So we like that morning I couldn't even eat. Like I was like I didn't even know if it was real or not. Like it was weird. It was so weird. I started getting ready around like 11ish. Like I took a shower, and then I was just like, because we had to be ready by 1:30, and I was like, I want a lot of time so I can take my time getting ready. I got ready. Then we went to the train station around like 1:30. We took a 2:11 train, got to Jamaica. Then we took a train from Jamaica to Atlantic Terminal. Then we got to Barclays. Then I saw my cousin, and I was like, I texted him, I'm like, we're here, because he told me to text him when we were here, because he called me before, and he's like, bring your school ID, but then I didn't need it because he gave us our wristbands. We didn't have to go to the box office. So I got my wristbands, and then I was like, oh my God, it's actually happening. And then he's like, I'm going to text you the directions of what to do. So we got the directions. I didn't even understand it. I had no clue what I was thinking. And I'm like, we're supposed to go to this entrance. And I was like, we walked to the entrance, and it's all VIP 1. They're like, if you have VIP 1, I'm like, I don't have VIP 1. I was like, I just have my wristband. And they're like, you have to go through the main entrance at 6. You go through at 6. But they let everyone in like 15 minutes early. And it was literally like a mob. Like it was like insane. Like literally lines were huge. I feel bad, but I had to cut. I was like, I'm not missing this. I was like, I want to be early. I was like, people would understand what in my position. Like I was like freaking out. Like my adrenaline was through the roof. Like I was just so excited. So then I was asking everyone, like literally I had no clue what to do. I'm like, where's the North Club? Like I have to go to the Tickets Now Club. But I got like through, they checked me, went through security, then I'm like, this girl's like, you have to go to the Calvin Klein entrance. So I go to Calvin Klein, and they're like, you have to take elevator down 1 story. So I was like, okay. So I go in the elevator, and he's like, oh my God, you mean Justin? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm so excited. And then we went down, and we were at the VIP party. I'm like, but I'm not VIP. And then the girl's like, oh, you have different color wristbands. You don't have all the plain white. I was like, took me down here. I was like, I just want to go wherever I have to go. Like, I don't know why this is sending me in the wrong places. So that she's like, take 1 floor up and ask the girl there. So then I asked the girl up there, and then she took me up. I had to go up, but the girl told me down. I was like, whatever. I'm not even going to. So I got up, and I got on the line, and I called my cousin. He's like, where are you? And I was like, I'm on a line. They told me to get on line. And he's like, look for a big guy with a black shirt and a hat turned like back. And I was like, all right. So I was like, I don't see anyone. He's like, all right, let me see. And then I was like, oh, I see him. His name was Sully. Like, I guess they call him Sully, whatever. And he's like, all right, I was like, he's coming around and checking the wristbands. He's like, okay. He's like, tell him you're Tony Napkin's cousin. And I was like, okay. So I was like, he's checking your wristband. So I was like, we're Tony Napkin's cousin. He's like, oh, no, you're not. And I was like, yeah, we are. And he goes, all right, I'll be right back. And then we were on the line, and he came back, and he's like, come over with me. So then we were waiting by these tables, and we met, and we were like talking to these girls, and we were standing there forever. Like the line started moving to go meet Justin, and we're still standing there. And I'm calling my cousin. I'm like freaking out. I was like, what's gonna happen? I was like, do we stay here? And he's like, yeah. He's like, just stay there, stay calm. So then the guy came back, and he took us, and he went to and then he took us down all these spicy stairs, and everyone's like looking at us, they're like, oh, they're cutting or whatever. And I was like, we're not cutting. I was like, we're just going to meet Justin, because my cousin's like, I don't want you taking a group picture. He's like, I know how hard you work. He's like, I want you to get a picture of just me and my cousin. So I was like, okay. I was like, thank you. Like, and so we got all down these flights of stairs, and then we're at where the VIP party thing was. So we're standing there for like forever, and then some other guy comes over, and he's like Tony Napkin's cousin, and then like we went with him, and then we were sitting at these white tables. I saw Fredo, and I was like, he was like blowing kisses to everyone, like waving to everyone, and I tweeted him like, come visit us at the white tables. Like I was literally like feet away from him, like I was about to meet Justin. And so we're just standing, like we met these 4 of the girls, and we're just talking. Then we were like the last people to go, like I don't even know, because like, but okay. Then finally, like they're like come with me, and then I had like my varsity jacket in my hand, but it was too hot. Like I had like this tank top and whatever, and I was like, it's too hot, I don't want to wear this. And I was like to the guy, I was like, can you hold my jacket? And he's like, should I? I was like, yeah. And he's like, if Anthony Amato was here, like my cousin Anthony Amato, he's like, if Tony was here, he's like, would I have to hold it? I was like, yeah. I was like, he's not here, can you just hold it? He's like, yeah. And he told me, he's like, it's gonna be on the table over there. And he's like, please don't record. And I took my phone. I was like, I'm not recording. I was like, and then I put it back in my pocket. And he's like, please don't record. And I was like, I won't. I really won't. So then we go in, and I was like, oh my god. So then I saw Ryan Butler, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was like, oh my god, he's so hot. And then I saw Justin, and I was like, oh my god, my heart literally like was in my stomach. I was like, this is it, yeah. So he was wearing like the blue shirt with, I think, like jeans or something. I don't remember. He was wearing sunglasses. And like literally, I didn't, like, then it was our turn. And I went up to him, and I didn't even say anything, which I regret. But like, we were so rushed. Like, security was pushing. But I understand, because he was like an hour behind. He was tired. Like, I understand. And I was like, I don't even care at this point. I was like, I'm so thankful that I'm here. Like, I'm in this room with, next to like my idol, my everything. So then, like, he was trying to, like, we were so rushed, he was trying to like put his arm around me, and he touched my butt, like, by accident. And then he got his hand in my shirt, and I was like, I didn't know it at first until I saw the picture. But like, when we took the picture, and then we were pulling away, and his hand was like coming out of my shirt. Like, I was wondering why his hand was like stuck in my shirt. But then we like looked at each other, and like he licked his, like he licked his lips. Like, I don't know. He was like. And then, like, I just hugged him so fast, and my cousin's like, I love you, but I didn't even get to say anything to him. Like, it was so quick. Like, and then I just ran out of the room, and I should have gave Ryan Butler a hug, but, like, I didn't even think at that point. I was just like, I walked out of there, like, oh, yeah. I was like, I just met Justin. Like, this is unreal. So then we go up, like, all these flights of stairs, and all these girls are crying, and I'm like, oh, my God, I'm so happy. I was like, I felt like I was on cloud now. I can't even, like, I still can't believe yesterday even happened. Like, so then we got up to like this floor, and I was like, all right, I want to go to my seats, and then finally we got down to our seats, but then we went down, and these girls were helping us find our seats, and then someone was in our seats, and I was like, you're in our seats. And so we were like seats 7 and 8, so we were kind of close to the stage, like we were right in the middle. So then we saw these two girls we knew, and we went to row 11. They're like, just stay there for now. And I was like farther from the catwalk, but closer to the stage. But I wanted to be close to the catwalk. Like, I didn't care if I was back far. Like, I wanted to be close to the catwalk. And finally, I texted my cousin. I was like, someone took our seats. I was like, and I want to sit in my seats and stuff. I want to, like, be able to sit down for a little bit, because Hot Chili Ray was going on. Like, we missed Cody Simpson. So then he came back, and, like, we got our seats. Then, like, literally, I was so close to the stage, like, I literally could touch him. But then, after a while, I was getting hot, like, when he came out and everything. But it was, like, I'm talking so fast. But I can't believe that yesterday happened. Like, literally, like, if you want to meet Justin, I promise you, if you never give up, you will meet him. Like, there is, like, 99.9% chance you are going to meet him. And that 0.1%, that's what you fight for. Like, nobody can take your dreams away from you. Like, no one can tell you you're never going to meet Justin, because so many people told me, they're like, you're not meeting Justin. You're not getting a picture with him. He's never going to know you exist. And I was like, I don't care if he knows I exist. I'm a part of this fan base, and I'm so glad to be a part of it, because I met so many amazing people. I look up to someone that was found. I don't care what people say. I met Justin, and my dreams came true, and I got to hug him. Like, I got to hug him. I know I didn't say anything, but, like, you know, a lot of people would want to be in my position. Like, I had amazing seats. No one can ever tell you you will never meet Justin. If you, like, never give up and you work for it, like, you will meet Justin. I'm telling you, you will meet Justin, because I've seen it happen. It happened to me, and I know it will happen to you. So don't ever give up, and you'll be able to say, I met Justin. And I hope to, like, actually meet him again, and, like, say thank you and I love you, and, like, get a picture that's not rushed. But don't ever give up. So that was my Bieber experience. Thank you for watching.